Hey everyone, welcome to Crepe Myrtle Row. Today I have a mix of Thrift Hall and Antique Haul for you guys. I didn't have that many pieces from the antique store, so I couldn't do just a haul by itself. So I mixed it in with some of the thrift items I have. So if y'all are interested in watching that, just stay tuned. Okay, first off, I'm gonna get it out of the way. Yes, I have no makeup on today other than some mascara. I know I'm looking a little pale here, but I have a dentist appointment today, and when I have to go to the dentist, I hate wearing makeup because when they do the cleaning, they get the stuff, it feels like your whole face gets covered in gritty stuff, or at least at mine it does. So I would rather just not have anything on. And plus, the humidity here in South Carolina is unbearable. And I mean, the minute you walk outside, you're sweating and wiping it all off, and add the humidity with menopause hormones, and it's not a good combination. So this is the face you're looking at. So if this is your first time tuning in, I apologize. This is what you got to look at today. Anyhow, let's just get started with the antique finds. The first piece I found, and I have been wanting one of these so long, but just finding the right one, is this big wooden toolbox. It's got a little piece missing there. I don't care. I love the color. I love how big it is. I mean, you can see like my hand width in there. I love this. I want to use it on the center of my table. I know I have like a dough bowl to use there. I have risers, I have all kind of things. But I love decorating the center of my table. And this will, you know, I could use it for any season and just put all kinds of things in it. I've seen on Pinterest, there's all kind of ideas. You know, you put candles in it. You can put big potpourri pieces, pine cones at Christmas, whatever I want to do. So I'm excited to get the style this up for different seasons. And I think I paid $38 for it, but I love that piece. Next thing I got at the antique store, if y'all have watched any of my like gardening videos, you see that I love bottle trees. And especially if you follow me on Instagram, you see me showing them all the time. Well, I found this miniature one. I love this. And I have, if you haven't seen my other ones, I have a big one outside that has milk glass bud vases on it. I have one that hangs in a tree. I have one that looks like the old coffee mug, like a farmhouse coffee mug thing, that I have some bottles from my son's house on, all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I had that one when I did my last video here, so please go over to Instagram and follow me there, and you will see pictures of this. And then I have a highlight on there called Garden 2024 that you can go back and see some of the stuff I shared. But when I came across this miniature bottle one, I just had to have it. It was $28, which was a little high, but not when you consider most people are selling these individual bottles for $6 to $10 a piece, especially the blue ones and even some of the brown ones. So $28, and they're all here already. I could not pass that up. And I don't know that I'm gonna put this one out in the garden. I might just put it out here on my back porch somewhere, but love that. All right, this next piece I got, I had a fit over it. It is like a candle holder made out of spoons. And y'all, I've always wanted something like this. My friend Donna over at Delightfully Southern, she has one. I think hers is knives or forks. I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and look at it. I think it's knives, but they're like straight up, and then she can put a candle inside of it. And I've always loved that. And I come across this one, and I think it was $10, and I love that idea with the spoons. And it's perfect. If you see my last haul video, I thrifted this big candle, and it fits perfectly in there to sit either in the dining room or the kitchen. So I had to have that. All right, next, I just thought this was cute. I don't know if it's vintage, but I bought it at the antique store but this little kitchen timer that looks like one of the vintage pictures. Thought that was so cute, and I think it was $6, I believe I paid for that. And then I found this little wooden sign that someone, it's probably a decoupage or a stamp or anything, but y'all, I love my chickens, and that's my next, I'm so tired of all of this, so the next thing I'm gonna put out is chicken decor. So with that being said, I don't know what order this video will come out, if I will already have all of that redone and show that video, or you will see this one when we showing that. So who knows? But it's just a wooden block. You can hang it, and it was like $5, but I just thought that would be pretty sitting around on the shelf somewhere. The other things I got at the antique store, and these were $2 a piece, but I loved that little print, and I have some of those flower frogs that looks like the little pins sticking up that are perfect for this. And in the store that I bought these from, they had like old horsehair brushes or like scrub brushes things sitting up, and these stuck down in the bristles, and I thought that was cute. But I love that mad as a wet hen. That's gonna go perfect with my chicken decor. And for those of you from the South, you know this is one of our sayings, bless your heart, can have two meanings. For those of you not from around here, one of them is, oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry you're going through that, bless your heart. And sometimes, 90% of the time, it's a sarcastic meaning. Like you've said something, or you've done something that's made somebody mad, and they'll go, bless your heart, because they're about to get you. But anyhow, that's if you're from the South, you know what that's for. But anyhow, let's move on now to the stuff I got at the thrift store. I got a bag that had this Pioneer Woman garland. This is like little stuffed cloth stars that will look really cute in summer decor, 4th of July decor. And it had these little battery operated lights. I'm not sure if these are on a timer. I'm really hoping so, because I hate having to cut them off and on. I want to turn them on and then them just take care of themselves. So if they're not, they'll be redonated. But both of these in a bag for $1.50. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Okay, next at the thrift store, this was $12, and it is a handmade basket. It's got a number and a sign there. It's not a Longaberger, I don't think. No, it has another name. I can't quite make that out. But it's like a magazine rack. Y'all, I love magazines. That's another thing. I look for magazines in thrift stores and in antique stores, because a lot of times you can find them in the thrift stores. A lot of times you can find them, you know, a quarter, at the most $1 a piece. In the antique stores, most of the time you can find them for $2 or $3 a piece. So I'm always on the lookout for decor magazines, because I love magazines. But this will come in handy, you know, to sit in any room and have some magazines or, you know, decor books sitting in. All right, this next item is this vintage cake plate thing, and I paid $2.99 for it. So you would put your cake on there, and then this just kind of snaps onto it. I've seen canisters that look like this. I'm not sure what age this is. Is this from the 70s or 80s? So it's not like real old, but I know it's from something like that. Wait a minute, I see a thing on here. 1979, so that's when it's from. That's close, in between the two. But I love cake plate holders. I don't know why. It's not like I'm a baker. I can bake, I just don't that often. But I have a thing for cake plate holders. So this one, I love the colors of it. And I had never seen one in this. Like I said, I've seen the canisters that have the name for like flour, sugar, coffee, whatever. But I'd never seen the cake plate holder. So I was excited to find that. And for $2.99. Okay, another big item I have is this yellow enamel stock pot. And it was $6. Y'all, I love enamelware. This one doesn't have any holes in the bottom, but I might drill some in it and use it as a planter. If you have watched my video of my back porch decor, I had one like this that someone had hand painted roses on, but it already had rusted out a few spots, and I planted it up with some different flowers, and it's in it. You can't see it, but see that table right there? That's actually a fire pit thing. It's sitting in the middle of it. And then I have like a vintage silver tray under it to catch the water. But that's nice. And I'll tell you something else. You can use these for magazine holders. My mom always had one of these in her bathroom. She had a white one with the black trim, and she had all her magazines and catalogs and stuff like that just down inside without the lid on it, just over in a corner in her bathroom. So who knows, might do that with it as well. All right, speaking of the back porch, I have a couch out there, and I have like the glider set, love seat glider, and I keep them covered in different blankets just because it feels better. It's more comfy and cozy looking. Well, I found this one for Christmas, and I love it because it's that very thin kind, and then the reverse size is the stripe, so I could use either way I wanted to and put it out there during the winter and have a more Christmassy winter one out there. And I think it was like $3. Speaking of enamelware, I found this big colander, and it was $5.99, but I plan on planting it with some succulents. I have one that's the white with the red trim out in my flower bed that has the hen and dibbies, or used to have it in there. Right now it's just growing moss. But it's perfect because it's already got the drainage and everything in it, and it'll just be something unique to have out there. Because, I mean, it's already, the enamel's chipping, so I wouldn't want to use it for real, for food. I mean, I could use it in here to put fruit or something in, but that was my intention. And I think I told you $5.99 is to make a planter out of it. And another thing I bought to go in my garden is one of these little ceramic houses. I find these all the time. This one was $2.99. They're usually made to put a little tea light in. And there's all kinds of them. Yeah, that's driving me crazy too. But that's supposed to look like little hanging baskets. But these are perfect in my fairy garden. And I already have a few out there like this. But I think some of them are starting to get broke and deteriorate, you know, from years of being out there in the weather. So I'm hoping to get this fall, when it's not so humid and all, I'm going to clean out that fairy garden and get it back going, because my grandson's getting up big enough that he will start noticing stuff like that and enjoying it. So got to get that going. All right, the next thing I found, and it was $2.99, is this wooden box. Now, it's not really like this. It is a tissue box holder. It's supposed to go up like this. I'm going to keep it turned up like this and then just put stuff in it, because I don't know if you can kind of tell this little box right here. This was like a little cheese box. But see how you can, let me grab it. You can just put little things down in boxes. Like these are little saucers and little cookie cutters and some little flowers, a doily. And it just makes the cutest little vignette piece to sit anywhere. Well, that's when I saw this one, I thought that's perfect. I love the older wood look. It actually matches my table and my hutch perfectly. And I know that might look upside down this way, but I think it'll still be fine. And I could stack, you know, maybe a few of my little collection of plates that I have an obsession with down in there. I could even put something to cover this hole up so I didn't have to worry about stuff falling through. But I thought that was perfect at $2.99 to use somewhere similar to the way I did that one. Then I got this set of vintage books for $6. So it was 3 in them. And it's called Mental Efficiency, The Influence, How to Exert It, The Perseverance, How to Develop It, and Timidity, How to Overcome It. I guess I'm saying that right. I don't know, but anyhow, I love the looks of the spines on those. and the colors, and they're just small books, and they're perfect for using in your vignettes and stuff. Love that. I believe that is all I have for this video, so it's not a very long one like most of mine usually are. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure, you may see the video where I actually change this decor out and put my chicken decor out before you see this one. I don't know. Just depends on how my schedule goes on getting that done and getting this one edited and put out. But I hope y'all like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you don't already, and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload, because I don't really upload on a specific day or specific schedule. I'm trying to get better at it, but I just kind of go with the flow, y'all. And come on over on Instagram and follow me there, because I do post a lot more stuff, little daily things there, and you can kind of get a glimpse into what's going on in my life more on a daily basis. And if you're new to my channel, I do have an Etsy store, and you can go follow me there. All the links to everything I mentioned are in the description box below. But y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.